Now let's begin with update on the upcoming elections. Ahead of the September 21 Edo State off-cycle governorship election, the People's Democratic Party has withdrawn from signing the peace accord initiated by the National Peace Committee, led by its chairman and convener, Nigeria's former head of state, Abdulsalami Abubakar and Matthew Kuka, to guarantee the conducting of free, fair and credible elections across the 18 local government areas of the state. The party, who gave reasons for their withdrawal over the arrest of their members, accused the IGP of victimization.
A lot of our members have been arrested and kept in custody for upwards of 2-3 weeks. This is a murder to one of those of my members that is in police custody. Gentlemen of the press, if it were you as a political party, will you, in good conscience, sign that peace accord? That would be very dishonest, and it will not be paying a lot of respect to our people in custody and to the families they left behind. So we think, as a party, and I said this before, the PDP is a process party. We think through things. We took this hard decision just to make sure that the IGP, that is the most biased IGP in the annals of this country, restrains his step and know that Edo is not like any other state. It's not like any other state, and he has to be very careful with handling the affairs of Edo in the build-up to the 21st of September elections. As for us as a political party, we are more than ready for the elections. What we will not agree, what we will resist with all that we have, is that we will not allow an IGP, not from this state, to determine the results of this election. That is what we will never agree to.
Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, has reacted to the People's Democratic Party's refusal to sign the peace accord initiated by the National Peace Committee to guarantee the conducting of free, fair and credible elections across the 18 local government areas of the state. Shaibu, who spoke to newsmen shortly after the event in Benin City, Edo State capital, said their refusal was unpatriotic and undemocratic. While calling for a peaceful poll, he urged all eligible voters in the state to come out on Saturday next week to vote for their choice candidates.
It didn't come for me as a surprise. Withdrawing from signing was not a surprise because I'm aware that all their plans to cause mayhem and violence is already being curtailed. And such people will definitely not be part of any peace accord when they know that they want to perpetuate violence, and that violence have been curtailed. You see, when I hear the governor talking about constitution, I laugh, because this is a man that is lawless. This is a man that will not obey court judgment. This is a man that will not even obey the oath of office he took as governor. He said Nigeria will burn. That's against oath of office. So when I hear him talk about constitution, I laugh, because how can Governor Obaseki be talking about constitution? Constitution that he has breached and breached and breached many times. A man that does not have respect for traditional institutions, a man does not have respect for Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that he has breached many times. He's not talking about constitution. I laugh. It's shocking that Obaseki knows Constitution of the Federal Republic. He should go and read the interpretation clause and go and read talk schedule of the Constitution, the oath of office that he took. He took an oath that he will protect the integrity of Nigeria and the sovereignty of Nigeria. And the same man went out to say Nigeria will burn. And his talk also repeated it in Ipoboha that Edo will burn. So you can see everything about them is burning Nigeria, burning Edo State, which is against the oath of office I took and he took. We took oath of office on the same podium. So when I see him talk about constitution, I say, Obaseki, he doesn't know constitution. But the good news is that those that know the constitution are ready to make sure that the constitution is obeyed to the latter. And those that will not obey constitution definitely will not sign peace accord.
And now our correspondent, Austin Azu, joins us for more updates. Austin, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Good evening, Zeno. Good evening.
Thank you very much. So, Austin, so we understand that the PDP declines to sign the peace accord initiated by the former military head of state, General Abdul Salami, and also Matthew Kuka. Since you were there at the signing ceremony, please could you give us an eyewitness account of exactly what led to this?
First and foremost, the PDP withdrawal did not come to so many people as a surprise because yesterday during the stakeholders meeting, there were kind of reactions to the issue that might likely before the next day. Those issues were raised before the IGP, which the IGP fully responded to, and subsequently when the chairman of the National Peace Committee visited the governor at Government House, the same issue were raised, and the governor responded as well. So the refusal seems to be like in accordance with what they have resolved to, submit today from on the peace accord table. But however, the reactions from the hall was kind of the major leading party in the state is pulling out of the peace accord. What does it mean for the electorate, and what does it imply, for the peace that everybody is looking forward to see before, during, and after the election? So many of these issues out from the hall, and of course, there was a time that the chairman wanted to respond, but however, journalists came around the chairman of the PDP, interviewing him to know why they stepped down. They did not sign the peace accord, and before they could return back to the stage. However, they were told that if they are ready to sign the peace accord, they should come to Abuja. That would be accommodated. So that's just what transpired so far. But however, when we came out from the hall, we saw some group of persons protesting against some issues relating to the upcoming elections in Edo State. Of course, you know quite well that Edo election has become a center of topic in the Nigerian politics. Everybody is talking about the ongoing exercise, the attacks on various politicians here and then. Seems not going there with a lot of persons. Of course, Nigerians are looking forward to see a peaceful election where everyone who is eligible to vote, over 2 million people enlisted on the voter list, will be able to come out on the day of the election to cast their vote without being intimidated or being disenfranchised.
All right, Austin, now the word peace there in the peace accord is a routine thing for every election mostly. In this case where the PDP is refusing to sign the peace accord, they're not telling that they want to go about causing mayhem, but what implications does it have on security during the elections, before the elections, and even after the elections if they refuse to sign?
I think the party will respond to that maybe when we'll have opportunity of getting across to them to speak more on the subsequent step in the likely take and the impact on the general election so far. But we'll try to ask the question, and of course the chairman of the party, responded that they are not going to boycott the elections, and equally told journalists that they are confident of winning the election based on the fact that they believe that the governor of the state has done quite well to enable the party to return back to Shaibu House in Benin City. But however, it's left for the electorate to determine that if the governor has done well or not, or they are going to replace the party at the government house. But nevertheless, it seems the people of Edo State are quite ready for the elections on Saturday from the body language. So out of the 18 political parties, one of them just declined. So it means that the 17 other political parties are heading for the elections on Saturday. Obviously, winner must emerge.
Well, Austin, thank you very much. Appreciate that you're here this evening to give us details from the Ground Zero. Thank you very much.
Welcome.